on, guys? This is your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Voss, bringing you another video. If you could please comment, like, subscribe, all that, I greatly appreciate it. I'm so close to 300 subscribers. I really need your help to get there, so please do all that. Share this stuff, guys. Help me out, you know. All right, now on to the video. This is my 2002 Kawasaki Mean Streak 1500. Now, I know a lot of people don't deal with Amazon, but I got a lot of parts for my bike from Amazon, and that's what I want to talk about today. So, what parts did I get from Amazon? The mirrors, Amazon. And then recently on my bike, my blinker stopped working. I want to say it was like a week ago, and I just happened to notice it. And I had to replace those, which actually is a very easy replace job to do. This is the original one that came with it. It was ones that looks like this one here. And the wiring job on it's a little bit funky or whatever. So I don't know, maybe the person didn't do the best job. But there was one over here, which this is the brand new one. This is the one I got from Amazon, guys. I just put that one on to replace the one that was missing. I don't know when it came off, how long it's been off, but I would probably say like I said, like a week ago, maybe. I just was riding without blinkers. I know you really shouldn't, guys. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I blew a fuse because when that blinker fell off, I had like an exposed wire, and I just hadn't had time to order anything or, you know, do that, but I still was going back and forth to work. I ordered those blinkers from Amazon, and now when I looked them up in the catalog or went by a motorcycle shop even, they were quoting me right around $200 for those blinkers. Now I got those blinkers from Amazon for like $11.99. So yeah,
I just want to say real quick, guys, that
LED blinker,
the brightness that you see from the blinker, the camera doesn't really do it exact justice. It's a lot brighter.
Just so you know which way I'm turning. This is the other one, the original one that came with it. So like I said, the original one I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna get another one of the white ones in today. So once I get another one of those in, the other one is gone. Turn my bike off here. And besides the mirrors here, I didn't have any passenger pegs, so I went and got some new passenger pegs. You know, not the best, but it's whatever. I don't really ride with a passenger that often, so I really didn't care a whole lot about like super comfort or whatever of the passenger. You know, I just needed this peg to stick out far enough for these mufflers where they can put their feet at and don't have to worry about, you know, burning their feet or whatever. But anyhow, guys, so I'm getting ready to go inside because it is hot in Florida, and we'll continue the rest of the video there. Peace. Okay, and we're back, guys. Back inside. It is a little bit later, a little bit more cooler inside the house, definitely than in outside. So yeah, like I was saying, Amazon and motorcycle parts. Now, I know that is not per se like a popular thing. I would say especially among the Harley lovers. You know, I do not have a Harley Davidson myself. You know, like I said, I have a Kawasaki, but I know with the Harley Davidson lovers, if it isn't Harley, they just don't like to mess with it. And I honestly don't blame them. I mean, Harley it's that brand. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're stepping up in the cruiser world, at least, you're usually always trying to step up to the Harley. Even if you have like a really good bike from another type, you know, you have a Honda or a Kawasaki or a Yamaha. If you're a cruiser, the Harley just seems to be where it's at. So they try to keep their parts, you know, very Harley original, very Harley authentic. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, whatever reason. I mean, I get it. I guess, you know, hey, if I was investing in something like that, I probably would too. And considering most people that are getting these Harleys, especially if they're newer, you're paying like 10 $10,000-$15,000, you know what I mean? So if I had something like that expensive, I probably want to keep it as authentic as possible too, to kind of keep the value in it, you know what I mean? And consider that motorcycles are flipped and traded a lot, so I probably want to get, you know, the most bang for my buck. Same thing I would say with Indian too. Indian motorcycles are very popular like that, and they just have that like all-American, you know, following or whatever like that. So I can understand, you know, them not really getting a lot of aftermarket parts. But however, on Amazon, believe it or not, you actually can get authentic parts that are, at least I know from Harley. I don't know about Indian yet, but I've seen like some Harley parts, and you pay, but however, you pay Harley Davidson prices. Well, one thing I do say I like about Amazon, you know, if you're the motorcyclist or baller on a budget, you know what I'm saying, Amazon is the place to shop. I believe for the LED blinkers, when I was looking at the actual like name brand version of those things, they were looking at about $200, where I was able to get, you know, whatever brand from off of Amazon for like, I think, I don't know, $11.99 or whatever. And like, for me right now, that's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't have an extra $200 to put into, you know, just a pair of blinkers. I'm actually gonna post those blinkers and the price on this video, so it'll be somewhere right around here. You guys will probably be seeing it now while I'm talking. But yeah, I mean, that's not bad, you know. $11.99 for a pair of blinkers. I mean, they did what I needed them to do. I need it to be bright, and I need it to be where people can tell which way I'm turning. So yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted, so I was happy. The passenger highway pegs, now those weren't that bad either. I want to say they were like $9.99 or something like that too. Now you can get more expensive stuff, guys. You don't have to get the cheapest things on Amazon. I am just a cheapo, and I am a hard sell, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a hard sell. Like, you know, it has to do so much sometime above and beyond to make me go above and beyond, and that's just how it is. If it's just a blinker and I need to blink left and I need to blink right and I need to be bright, that's all I'm looking for. I don't really look for anything else. I don't see how they could get like too much more brighter. I mean, maybe they could. I'm sure someone will show me in the comments these blinkers that will light up like all heaven and earth when you get ready to turn. But I mean, for me, those blinkers work really well, especially I would say like at nighttime is pretty good, or you know what I mean, they show decently during the day. I don't see where you could miss them. So I mean, I'm happy with them. So to go up, you know, almost what 10-20 times more to like a $200 pair, just to me seems ridiculous for basically the same thing. I'm sure the $200 pair probably has some differences. I don't know, it could be the wiring or the sturdiness. I will say those pair, the wires were really thin and small, so I was wanting something a little bit more sturdier as far as when I was putting it together. But as long as you're careful and you wire them up correctly, you know what I mean, they won't break or it won't, you know, snap very easy. But I would have liked them, you know, just a little more thicker. So I mean, in that instance, it did have kind of a cheaper feel. The passenger pegs, they're a little small for my taste. Again, you have to know what you're kind of looking at on Amazon. When you put in the search, look for your particular make and model of bike, and that helps a lot. But then also look at the size of things, you know. Sometimes stuff just looks a little bit bigger than, or smaller, excuse me, than what it really is. Those passenger pegs for me were a little bit smaller than what I probably would have wanted, just for the looks or aesthetics. But I don't get a lot of passengers on my bike, to be honest. I'm not very big on trailing people. Every now and then my son rides on the back of the bike with me when I pick him up from like work, and he literally works maybe 5 minutes of the road. I mean, and that's almost in walking distance for about 5 minutes. So that's about it. I do plan on eventually getting my girl on the bike with me, so you know, maybe when I start getting her on there more often, I will probably upgrade to some bigger passenger pegs, probably even in the front. I will go from I don't want floorboards. I guess I want like mini floorboards. I don't want like big floorboards. I like the way the motorcycle looks as far as that tough look. I don't want it to look like a comfy couch. I want it to still have that tough look. So I don't want like the really big floorboards. I don't like the really big fenders. I like that tough look. I don't even like windshields. And the windshields, you know, everyone tells me are pretty awesome. You know, you're gonna need one of those, Jason. But I'm telling you, Florida is hot, and when you have on your jacket, not having on a windshield is nice because it has holes in the summertime jacket and just lets all the wind get in, and I kind of like it better without the windshield. So I don't know, I just like that style and that look for me. Amazon to me, like I say, it's a good secondary choice if you're the baller on the budget. If you can afford the name brand parts or whatever, I got the simplest of it, guys. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? If you could afford the $200-300 parts, but if you can't, don't feel bad that you got the cheaper parts. You know what I mean? As long as they're working and they're working well for you. I actually put some O-rings on my forks not too long ago. It's been now about 4 or 5 months ago. I got from Amazon, and they were the cheaper ones. And granted, everyone said, well, in 2 years, you're probably going to have to change those. Your forks are going to start leaking again. Well, I mean, in 2 years, I'm not going to feel that bad about spending $5 or $6. You know what I'm saying? And over the years, am I still going to have that motorcycle that long? Probably not. Like I said, motorcycles get flipped and traded all the time. And eventually, I want to get the Harley Davidson myself. Or if I don't get the Harley, man, get me like a VMAX or something like that. So I'm not really worried about, you know what I mean, having something that I think's gonna have to last forever, you know, and that's just not usually the way motorcycles work. You know, a lot of people don't have their motorcycle for 10, 20, 30 years, you know what I mean? You know, 2-3 years or 4 years, and then they're trading it in and get something new. It's just normally how it happens, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I definitely think Amazon personally the way to go. When I get my wife's gear, a lot of her gear will be off on Amazon. They even have more expensive helmets. They have more expensive jackets. There's a lot of different price ranges. If you want to go from cheap to mid-range to high, I mean, you can find it on Amazon, but you can usually find it a little bit better in price than what you find, you know what I'm saying, on the stores. Sometimes, like I say, with Amazon, you do have to kind of really look into what you're getting. Like when I got the passenger pegs, I had to go to the hardware store to get like an 8mm rod to screw the peg in on one side and then screw it into my bike. You know what I mean? It didn't have that when I got it with it. It wasn't really set up like that. I guess it was supposed to come with maybe like another type of connector maybe already with it that I didn't know or whatever have you. So yeah, I had to go buy a little bit of hardware, but the rod cost me I think $1.25 a rod or something like that. Wasn't nothing, you know, worth nothing. The blinkers, I had to buy electric tape. That was like 95 cents. So yeah, that wasn't like a big I'm gonna sweat it, you know, type of thing. So, you know, guys, let me know what you think. You know, do you ever get any of your parts off of Amazon? Do you just think Amazon parts are a total no-go? If it's, you know, ain't name brand, if it's just not for you, you know, let me know. Again, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. Trying to get up there to that 300 mark. I really appreciate everyone that's watched. We got a lot of great things coming your way. It's your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Bossan. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.